I'm a Big Ten guy. You guys know that. There's a Big Ten team in the next matchup, and we're going to Michigan, going to Oklahoma, and taking on the Sooners. By the way, JD, if I didn't correct that, I would have got killed in the comments. We all know how that would have went. But let's get into this game, guys. Michigan, 1-0. Oklahoma, 1-0. To me, one of the best games, if not the best college game of the weekend slate. We have 15th-ranked Michigan and 18th-ranked Oklahoma. The news about these teams, we got the gambler on Oklahoma, John Mateer. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Mateer. We all know the storylines that was about him coming into the season. His Venmo account purchases got leaked, and half of them said they were for gambling losses. He said he was kidding, but pretty stupid post by Mateer there. On the other side, we have the top recruit, Underwood, at quarterback, who Dave Portnoy single-handedly brought to that school. Now, JD. Right now, ESPN BPI has Oklahoma as a 53% favorite to win this game. Not sure I agree with that. I'm going to kick it over to you. Oklahoma is home. We have a very low total in this game as well. The total is at 44.5. What do you like in this game?
Yeah, man, this is just like you said, this is definitely one of the biggest, if not the biggest game of the week. That's why we kind of had to actually talk about this one. To be honest, of the games we've talked about, this is the one I have the least on. For me, both of these teams did not show much last week. They both got really easy wins, and you could tell it was one of those spots where both teams were definitely looking forward to this game. So I haven't had a chance to really learn much yet. For Michigan, as far as actually Underwood, this is his first road start versus the defense. I feel like we talked about this game basically last week. Making his first road start against a defense that is very good. And it's going to be tough on him because I think as far as his wide receivers go, this is a pretty weak crew, man.
Yeah.
And so I think going on the road and trying to make and just not having a real playmaker down the field, to me that just seems tough. As far as the Oklahoma side, they can be fun to actually watch. But once again, here you're going up against a Michigan defense that is very good. I like to be honest.
I was 100%. Sorry.
Yep. I can't hear you. I don't know what you just said, but you said something.
I said what Moody just said is 100%.
Then let's put it up on the screen.
Gotcha. This is one where I wanted to bet the under, but the number, I just missed it. This number has gotten bet aggressively down. I totally understand why. At this total now, I just can't go under that.
You know what it feels like, JD? It kind of feels like last week's Ohio State-Texas game with two teams that are one tier below that.
Yes, that was the game that I was starting to bring up. It seems exactly like that.
Yeah.
To me, to be honest, this should be a good game. But if you like to see scoring, this is going to be a boring ass game to watch because I don't think you're going to see much of it.
I agree.
So make plans for a Saturday night.
As far as
if you guys are into scoring, this isn't the one. So maybe go to a bar, try and meet someone, but this is not where you're going to get that scoring action you crave.
Yeah, this isn't the one. For the side here, I honestly think everything's priced well, man. As far as this Oklahoma side, I think they should be favored here, especially at actually home. Do I want to lay this number? Not really, because Michigan just doesn't get blown out, guys.
Ever. They don't get blown out. That's a great point.
They just don't.
Do you guys consider winning by 5, 6, or 7 a blowout? I don't.
Well,
no. But
for this Michigan team, okay, they just keep games close, actually within a touchdown. Okay, yeah. I guess
that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
So for me, I could honestly make a case for actually both sides here.
All right. Wow.
So actually, for me, that means I need to stay away from it.
That makes sense.
Because I could definitely see where Michigan could go on the road here. As far as the QB, could have kind of a rough game. Definitely not his best game, and they could lose by that 7 points. And I also can see it just be a mucky, just grind it out, just Oklahoma win by 3. Like, like that's just kind of what it feels like here.
I agree. I agree with you, JD. And it's kind of funny we have this comment here because little peel back behind the curtain, which we do on the show probably way too much. Way too much. We discussed this pre-show, and we do believe we will start implementing Jesus this tomorrow. So stay tuned with us, Monzi, for NFL Week 1. We are definitely doing this, and we are thinking about making it an every week thing where we come up with a group teaser where we all pick a leg, come together on it, and that'll be the official across the board, sponsored by Moneyball Metrics, teaser of the week. So that does start tomorrow. Your wish is our command, brother. We got you covered. Jefe, over to you.
I think I'm also going to do a dog of the week every Friday for NFL Sunday.
Good.
Unless mine is on a Thursday sometimes. I don't know.
We have a lot of fun stuff planned for the football show, guys. So make sure you're here tomorrow. It's going to be an absolute fucking banger. A banger.
Anyway, God, JD, you said so much, and I literally did you not have a pick?
Nope. Shut up, David. I knew the Ohio State guy was going to come in here. I just looked up their scores from last year. They did have a couple bad losses, but historically, over the last 5 years or so, they have not gotten blown out frequently. I knew the Ohio State guy was going to call us out on that, JD. Back over to you, Evan.
Well, then another thing. Those actually were really good teams, though, and I don't think we have the same type of
matchup here.
Yes.
Agreed.
All right. Let's get. I'm not going to waste everybody's time. Here's the deal. Michigan has the number 1 recruit in the country from last year. Bryce Underwood played okay in his first game, honestly. I thought he'd be a little more mobile, but he didn't really need to be. They really relied on Justice Haynes. He had 3 touchdowns, and they didn't really need anything else. And I think Michigan's going to adopt that formula for this game versus Oklahoma. Problem is, Oklahoma is a way better defense than what Michigan faced last year. They have a great pass attack. And I do think that because of that great pass attack, you're going to have a Michigan team with a real freshman starter in a hostile environment. I mean, playing the Sooners in Oklahoma is no easy task. I think you're going to have a team that's going to rely on its vets, on its upperclassmen, like a Justice Haynes. So I really honestly, I got player props for Michigan side, and I can assume that you know where I'm going with it. And I got a side on the Oklahoma side. I'm rolling with Oklahoma -4.5. I do think that Oklahoma will win this game. I do think that Oklahoma will be more pass than run. I do think that Oklahoma will win time of possession. But does that mean that I don't think Michigan is going to score anything? No. I just think Michigan's going to try to do their game plan, win the clock battle, run the ball down the throat until they literally can't anymore. And I think that speaks for Justice Haynes in 2 ways. I'm going to take Haynes anytime touchdown -105. Which, that sucks, but I think it's rightfully priced as a guy who scored 3 touchdowns last week. And then I'm also going to take his over on yards, 6 to 8.5, -115. And that's why I pointed out what Moody said earlier about the under for the other Michigan running back, because it looks like Haynes is the workhorse. I want to say this guy's a senior. Don't quote me. Let me check. Junior. I was close. He's a junior, but this is not, his first, second year. He knows what he's doing. He could be the bell cow of this offense. That's always been kind of Michigan's MO, right? Even when they won the national championship, it was on Blake Corum. It was on oh my God, what's the other guy's name?
I know, but I'm not going to tell you.
Please tell me.
The guy who was on the cover of NCAA, Donovan Edwards.
Yes, thank you. God,
you're welcome.
Drive me nuts.
You're welcome.
And that was their offense, right? I mean.
Yeah.
Who was really their wide receiver? Roman Wilson?
Trash since college. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there.
They did have a tight end, though, and I'm also blanking on his name right now. That's really pissing me off.
The Michigan tight end?
They had a big name tight end, guys.
Hold on. Someone's getting a business called
Colston
Loveland. Yeah, Colston
Damn,
Loveland.
I'm good. I'm ahead of the game. Anyway, yeah, so Michigan's MO has really been ground and pound. I think they stay with that. Haynes, anytime touchdown, over 16.5 yards. But Oklahoma covers this.
There we go. I'm on the under. JD, I think you said it perfectly, and I don't care that it's a very low under. I think this one's going to be an absolute defensive grind. If I were to take a side on here, I would take Michigan with the points. I don't think they win the game. I think Oklahoma wins the game, but I do think they keep it within 5. But I'm way more confident in the under, and this will be an official play on my VIP card for the Saturday slate. I think this one goes under 44.5 rather easily. I think this one might not even hit the 30s. Very, very close to the Ohio State game, in my opinion. It's going to be a very similar score, and if we get anything in that ball game.
Sorry, put up Footy Chancellor's comment.
Which one? He said 97. The Oregon one?
Yeah.
Go.
Yes. Next.
Okay, very good. Very good. Well, boys, I'm done with talking college football. I don't know if you guys are.
Yeah.
I mean, do you my POD for today is going to be in the college football world. Do you want me to save it?
Save it.
I feel like Alpha's looking for something. His eyes are scanning. He's looking for something. He's not talking. He's doing the finger thing. I don't like the finger thing.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I got a fucking spam call that I got AirPods. If I ever do that, I got a fucking spam call. There's no way to turn it off. I've tried a million fucking ways to figure it out. If someone calls me, it's going to fuck my audio, and I got to reconnect my headphones 6 times for it to work. So if I'm doing that, it's because I'm reconnecting. I apologize to that. Oh, fantastic. I'm looking at the text voicemail. You know when you get the text after the voicemail comes in. Apparently someone died and left me $800 million. That's what the voicemail is. So thank you so much. I quit the show, and I'm going to go get my $800 million. All right. Did you guys say you're good to stop speaking about college football? We're ready to get into the NFL.
I really thought I had the lottery last night.
Don't fucking talk to me. I thought I had it too. By the way, I had the first 2 numbers. I had 1, then 2, and I'm like, oh.
Did I go on Instagram and type in New York City penthouses for like an hour last night and just look? Yeah.
Yeah.
I really have my heart put on this $54 million one.
Yep. I didn't win the Powerball, Aiden. I did get 6 tickets. I did have 2 numbers. Very close off the bat. The final 4 numbers, very not close. Very not close. And yes, 1.7 billion on Saturday.
Are you a random quick pick guy, or you're in there choosing your own numbers?
Let me tell you something. There was some guy in there. There was some guy in there ahead of me. When I got there, I was the first one in, right? I was the first one with one guy at the thing. I was second in line. 30 minutes go by. This guy was firing quick picks.
He's cracking the numbers.
And wouldn't get out of line. There's 9 of us there. I'm like, bro, I just got to give this guy like fucking $12.
You got to use the app.
Tickets. I don't trust that. I'm one of those where if you win it on the app, the app's gone. The app's deleted. Yeah, and they now have the money.
It's only owned by DraftKings, but what do they know?
Yeah, okay. If they win that $1.4 billion, they're done too. So I don't do the fucking app. But, gentlemen, no one gives a fuck about the lottery.
Hang on. One more thing.
Okay.
As far as the lotto goes, I got to give credit to my guy, Joe, because he did hit the lottery last night. This man knows his WNBA, and he hit a nice DFS slip that was like an 18X slip that was all WNBA plays. So shout out to you, man. And that was in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, get in there. But yeah, just want to take a second. Yeah. Shout out to you, Joe.
Hell yeah.
Tomorrow
let's fucking go, Joe.
JD will be giving out his plays for the lottery. He'll be giving you his favorite number combinations. with a signed affidavit saying he gets 10% if anybody wins.
Right now, nobody listened to Footy's lottery bets. Nobody listened to Footy's lottery bets because you can see here he didn't get any numbers. So nobody listened to him. All right.
I gotta check.